brewing in South suburban Dalton.
So last night, police shut down two popular bars. One trustee says the reason? Because they're not financially supporting Dalton's mayor, Tiffany Henyard. Our Dane Placco has more.
Is it coincidence or retaliation? Both of the Dalton bars that were raided and shut down last night, we visited the day before as part of our ongoing investigation into allegations of political corruption in Dalton.
Hello, family. Welcome back to another episode of Journey to Harmony. I'm your host, Richard Harmon. Today, we want to talk about Tiffany A. Henyard and the issues that seem to be escalating now surrounding her. Tiffany A. Henyard recently had a piece come out about her, about how the FBI is investigating her. And then shortly after that piece, about 2 hours later, two people who volunteered to speak on that particular video had their businesses raided by the police officers. For no apparent reason whatsoever, these people did not donate to her fund, her nonprofit fund, but they also testified against her in terms of that FBI case, and she had the police shut down their businesses last night. We're watching the video here. In time past, I believe that Tiffany Henyard was a fraud. She was corrupt. At this point right now, I'm believing that Tiffany A. Henyard is a criminal. She is likely in some kind of drug ring. She's doing something, a lot of things that are illegal, and everything that she's showing right now is speaking to that particular point. What we're going to do right now, we're going to watch a little video, come back and talk about it just after that. Your first time joining, please hit that like button, consider subscribing to the channel, and here we go.
They just rushed in here, put police at the front of the door like they was doing a raid on a drug house or something.
A team of Dalton police officers raided and shut down Pablo's Bar and Cafe and Rinky's Bar and Cafe, both located on Sibley, about a block apart.
Everything going peacefully, nothing going on. It's like 10 police cars came in and they start pushing customers from here. And he said, if you don't leave, we're going to lock you up.
Employees and owners say it's part of an ongoing campaign of harassment by Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard that is costing jobs and money. Their business licenses have been stripped by Dalton, but they've continued to operate with a state license.
I have like over 23 employees. They work from the local township. Now, end of the day, all the employees, they're going to lose their job.
It's ridiculous. We all have mouths to feed. We all have kids. They're not giving us no explanation.
On Monday, we visited both Rinky's and Pablo's to ask about allegations their licenses were being held up for political reasons. Then last evening, we broke the story that FBI agents have questioned at least a half dozen people, including business owners, a former Dalton employee, and an elected official as part of an investigation into Mayor Henyard. Less than 2 hours after our story aired, police raided the two bars.
Someone seen you go in there, and then 2 hours after your story airs, that police are at both of these establishments.
Dalton trustee Tammy Brown says she believes the raids are meant to send a warning to others not to talk. And she believes there's a reason so many Dalton businesses are having trouble getting their licenses renewed.
I'm sure that they were asked to donate, make a donation, and most likely they didn't make a donation. So you don't get a chance to stay open if you don't pay the Queen's ransom.
All right, guys. So the boldness that we saw just now is something that is outrageous. You know, regular people who are doing things like this, they don't go this far many times when they're living their lives, when they're doing the corruption. It has a point where you stop. But this, I think Tiffany A. Henyard realizes that her time and living a free life is coming to an end, and she's getting ready to face some serious prison time. She is probably willing to do some extreme things to remain free, and many people who are opposed to her may need to start watching her back. We've spoken so many times about this, the importance of voting not based upon race, but based upon policy. And right now, the city of Dalton is facing some terrible backlash as a result of putting a person who is not fit for the position in a role that is in such authority over the funds of the city, over the city's everyday living. And now people have to decide whether or not they will remain living there or if they have to go and find another opportunity for themselves and for their families. Right now, the 2024 election is coming. And in your own personal cities, in your own personal areas, you have the opportunity again to place someone in position, whether it be mayor, whether it be city councilman, whether it be representative in their city or state, and then their senators, as well as the president, making a decision that is going to not just be about what makes you feel good, not just be about what makes you comfortable, but what it's going to do to help build the economy and your community as best as possible. We need to separate our emotions from facts and from what is reality, and be able to go through that based upon what is in the best interest of ourselves and our community. What are your thoughts on the situation? Do you think that Tiffany A. Henyard is going to spend a long time in prison? Do you expect that she's going to get a 20-year plus sentence? Please comment below, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for joining. Have a good day.